That was a very big shift in the type of music going for the intro. Hi everybody, how are we doing? Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Hello, welcome on in. If y'all haven't seen on the Twitch side, we do have a little Minecraft sponsorship for the first hour, so you might see some Minecraft skin action going on. So thank you to them for throwing out another sponsorship opportunity over there. But we're gonna be doing the same old stuff that we normally do. To get started though, I do want to say, if you have access to the supporter server and you want to jump on, I need to record a little clip just wandering around on it with some peoples in there. So if you want to be an extra in the background of a video I'm working on, and you have access to the supporter server, log on in over there, and we'll get you in there. Big old Minecraft sponsor. Hey Bars, how we doing? Yeah, they did another sponsored campaign over on Twitch. Is really cool. Apparently there's a bunch coming up over the next few weeks. I read this was like part one of 3 or 4 of them, which is pretty insane. So that's really cool. Baza, thank you for the 20 gift memberships, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, but yeah, jump on the server if you have not already. It helps me out a ton if people want to be little backgrounds on the servers and all that stuff in the videos, but absolutely no pressure whatsoever. Baza, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. After that though, we have a interior for a carpenter to build, and then we are going to be working on resource gathering for the wagon storage building. So yeah, we'll see where we're going for that. Ready for some Minecraft inspiration? We got a lot of cool stuff coming, so let's jump on in. I'm on the server right now, so we can just say hellos to the world. Why did that like make like a... That was a weird sound. That's okay. Yeah, this is the supporter server, by the way. This is the plot where people can come in here and build the interiors, and then I'm working on recreating them all in the hardcore world. So where we started, Caesar, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Appreciate you. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Yeah, so where we started, we had Yentl's Bakery we did last week. It was super cool. So we got that all built out on the server now. Last stream that we were working, we came right next door and we got Anima's interior built out here, which is now looking super fancy, and that's really, really fun. And then after that, we are going to be, right now we have all the materials ready to go for this whole structure right here, which we'll get working on next. I don't know if I'll have to go find a pillager banner. We probably have a few lying around. I tend to leave those in random barrels over the place, so I'm not too worried about that. I have a face. I know I have a face. It's amazing. Yeah, so this is the chomped log, Piranha's carpenter shop. So we're gonna have a few things that we got to figure out, like mine carts to put into here. And I think that's the only like required. Ooh, that means there has to be water back there. Oh, there is sneaky. Oh, there's more mine carts. Oh, there's mine carts everywhere. Okay. We can make it happen. I'm not doing that. I can't even get that. That's the wrong. I was gonna F5. Illegal block placement, Piranha. Illegal. Okay, where is everybody? Let's see where the whole crew is. That's my illegal block. Yeah, that was my illegal block. It didn't even show on the resource list. Where am I going? Come to me at Color Cathedral in Path. You can TP to me. We'll see. I just wanted to get a really quick clip of just people. Oh well, if they're all at the harbor, who knows? Let's just wander down here. There's Yentls. We're getting everybody. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have the whole. Oh, they're flocking in. The server's alive and well. They're flocking. The people are flocking. There's Anima. There's Soph. We got Bad. We got Jinxie. We got Super Taco. Yentls. Hi Thomas. How are you doing, Thomas? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see everybody. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, you get. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got it. We have one pig. We have one piglin in the overworld. I don't know if that's really worked. It's not illegal block place meat. Well, wait for a second, because I see we got Where's it? Oh, there's Rainy. I thought Rainy was the one spinning around. No, that's Anima. Anima's got Energizer Bunny mode going on right now. Just must spin. Must spin. It's a case of the mumbos. You just can't stop moving. You just have to keep going. Keep going. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go. We're gonna wait for just a second, and then we'll get people in here. Super Taco is such a... Yeah, Super Taco's done one of the interiors down in the harbor. They did that, and then Taco, you've done a few. I'm trying to remember. Hello. And there's a lot of people in here who have done quite a few of the interiors in here. But we'll go. I literally, I feel bad being like this, but I literally just need like a clip of being like, wee, look at all the people. Yay, we're doing things. Woo. Yeah, we can all walk this way. That would be great. Yeah, follow me. We can all just like walk up here. Yeah, this would be perfect. I'll just voice over this after the fact. Y'all are movie star professionals right now. We're so good at this. Yeah, we're doing interiors together. You may have convinced me to join. It's great. It works out great. Okay, we'll wait for oh my gosh, I love this. I have so much control. Oh, your face looks so much cuter without the piglin head. Why would you wear the piglin head? This is just so much more adorable.
Keep
Are you a frog?
fWhip, I've been binge watching for a year now.
Hey Breadman, thank you so much for the donut, dude. I appreciate it. And thanks for all the watching for a year. Whose interiors up here that we still have? We still have quite a few left to do. This one, I don't know if anybody's done it yet. No, this one, I think we're gonna return this back to being anybody can claim, unless Nova plans to do it. They've had it claimed for quite a while and nobody's done it yet. But we're gonna work on the interior resource gathering for this big ol' one here today, so that's gonna be a lot of stuff. In Clip's defense, I have a salmon head on when I'm on the creative side. It's just the vibes. Fair. Cool. I am no frog. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to assume you're a frog. What if you're not a frog? What are you? Is this in? I see the eyes off to the side were getting me. I was a troll. Okay, troll. I was gonna say orc, but I was like, the eyes wouldn't be that far to the side. Troll, I can see troll. Troll works. Yeah, troll definitely works here. Yeah, this works great. This works great. Right, I forgot y'all can just sit on slabs on here. The fancy, yeah. Troll who owns a city. Nice. Well, you know, every troll deserves the ability to own a city, so it works out. Okay. Kiwi, how we doing? Yeah, we did start thinking of wearing goofy Minecraft heads in the creative plot world. Nice. If I'm a little stuffed up today, I do apologize. I've yesterday my throat was a little sore, and today I'm like, and I like started recording this morning, and I was like, no, I don't want to. Okay, here. How about y'all? Everyone sit on a slab on the road. Let's do that. We can get another shot here. This will be great. This is the director status. Everybody just like find a slab and you just like right click and sit on it. Yeah. Jinxie, did you get a new skin? I feel like that's a new Jinxie skin. Been dealing with throat and stuffy junk messing with my voice all week. I know, I'm so over it. Sweet. This is it. This is there's an illegal block. Okay. No, oh, there's you just okay, that's fine. Anima's just like, I'm chilling up here alone. I'm doing my thing. This is okay, great. I got a few clips. I could just use that now. I really appreciate y'all jumping on. Thank you. Need to get back on the server. I miss these vibes. School too much though. Yeah, I get that. Okay. We need to jump over to the actual game and get working on things so that we can actually build a thing. So I've been growing my hair out, like, just because I've been like random side bit, but I've been like, I think I'm ready to get rid of the shave part that I have where I was taken all the way up, and I'm just talking about this as I'm like changing over to the other world. And it's at that point where it's like growing back in, where I'm like, it's not long enough to hang down yet, and I'm just like, I have to deal with this for like a month where I'm just gonna have a poof up here. Need to build something on the server besides the bridge project? What do you mean? What else do you have to get over? Can't relate it. Yeah, It's fine. It's just, this is gonna be me for a while. Okay. Does this work? Nope, it's still the old one. Okay, now 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, we're working. We need to go get like a bajillion minecarts. So let me do that first, because I think I need 5 of them. And then we can get going on it. I don't know, I'm going this way. Here's the actual hardcore world. I've been doing a lot of work since haven't updated yet. I'm on 26.1.2 in the actual hardcore world. The server's still on 21.10, I believe. So I had to change the instance, which is why I was being weird. But I finished all the buildings in the Dwarven District. So the Dwarven District structures are all completed, which I'm so excited for. Apologies for a little bit of lag as we're flying around. With that, though, we can get to work. We're going to have to sort out all of these after we finish the carpenter, so I hope y'all are super excited for storage room sorting. I'm so ready. I'm not at all. I'm not ready at all. Ooh, 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 that can go. Piranha, you can have that banner. I don't need that one. That one's just been up there forever. I'm so over being stuffed up, dude. What, I need 5 minecarts? We're gonna assume 5. I also need a rail to be able to place them, because you can't just free place a minecart. I'm gonna need a few rails to place them, because some of those were like on top of each other. Is it laggy or just me? No, that's my world. We are on day 13,460 plus 7. And we've done a lot of the building hours in this part of the world. We've done a lot of hours building in here.
Keep it real.
How do you have the mental motivation to build crazy builds that obviously take so much time? What fuels the builds?
I think a big part of it is that this is my job. I'm a full-time content creator, so I would not be doing the same amount of effort if I was just doing this in regular old survival. I will always own that fact. But I also just love creating worlds. However I can create a world, that I love that. Before I was a content creator, I did a lot of my Minecraft playtime was still spent doing this sort of stuff, but the difference was that instead of playing in creative mode, or instead of playing in survival, I played in creative mode. So that was a big change in it. We're gonna tear down all of this to get started, and then we will get to work on everything. I did eat right before stream too, so now I'm just like, I'm ready for a grind. I'm so in, dude. I'm ready. I think we're gonna 1 block at a time this. Yeah. We've broken to the outside. Oh no. Wait, I think that I can just patch right in there. Okay, cool. That's most of that. Oh, there's a piston firing. I keep, I'm like, what keeps activating? It's a piston. That would make sense. Back here, yeah, we can just leave the village underground. It doesn't need to come above ground or anything like that ever again. It's fine. It's just, oh, help me, help me. I need an adult. Help, help, help. Okay. We're just... Oh, it's this stupid zombie horse, dude. That's the one that keeps making the sound that I'm keeping like, what is that? Okay, there's that layer done. We're just gonna layer by layer these until... Okay, so that whole wall is gonna come up. I'm assuming it's just all gone. Oh, we didn't put the... That needs to be a water source. Okay. And then there was also one over here that needed to be a water source, I'm assuming. It was... that guy. Okay. There thankfully is water right over here. Are you placing so fast? We are using a combination of Light Matica and easy play, and it has an easy place feature. It helps a lot. It says I'm missing a stone stair. Where am I missing a stone stair? All right, we're gonna do a little cheeky free cam mode. Where's the stone stair go? There's the stone stair. Is this also waterlogged? It is also waterlogged. I never knew a carpentry shop needed so much sugarcane growing in it. Is it okay to use creative mode purely for your starter base?
Interiors, smiley face emoji.
If you're using creative mode for a starter base, why not just play in creative mode? What's drawing you to be like, I need creative mode in order to build my starter house? If you're starting the entire world off with creative, just keep playing creative at that point. There should never be anything forcing you as the player to play a certain way. If you don't want to play hardcore, if you don't want to play survival, or you don't want to I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna build your starter house in creative mode, to me, I'm just like, just playing creative. Or don't rush to build your starter house. Who says you need a full starter base to get started? Like that, the starter base can literally be a hole in the ground, a crafting table, a chest, and a few barrels and a furnace. Like that's all you really need for a starting base. So I always recommend people just don't rush the game, I guess. That's the big part. Okay, so there's supposed to be an oak log player head here, a second oak log player head. We'll go see if I have those. I might have those from... I don't have the data pack anymore. I got rid of the data pack. Video tomorrow. Yep, we got a video coming out tomorrow. I think y'all are gonna like it. It's a fun one. Did I move all of them? Oh, hello. Where did I move my micro blocks? We did this before. Does anybody remember where I moved them? I moved them into somewhere. I can't remember where the somewhere is. One of you all last time knew. Oh, they're in the nether. They're in the nether. I remember. Haha. Thank you, Valen. And Anima. Hello world, are we gonna play or are we just gonna lag? Oh, atmospherics had a new update and you can see a little like atmospheric haze now in points. Look at that. You see that little bit of like the haze up there? Oh, it looks so cool in the nether. Do we think we need more of the oak log? I remember there was 6 in here. We'll just do this for now. If we need the others, we can come get them later.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello there.
Hello, Ready Skate. Thank you so much for the 30 months, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. How long do I think Path would take and the surroundings would take if I only played creative? Path, if I only played creative, would have been done in under 6 months. I'm gonna let the game load for a second because that's a widow waggy. Yeah, no, if I only played in creative mode, Path, I could easily do 20, 30 buildings a week. Nope. Dang it. Well, we need more mud. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. That was not part of the interior. I'm glad about that. What broken? Oh, I need another piece of dark oak too. Okay. Literally saw it starting to sizzle. I was just too in the weeds, man. I need a strip dark oak. I need a piece of hay. Well, I need a hay block. We need some mud and we need some dripstone. Dripstone I'm gonna have to craft because I'm actually almost out of it, so we'll just stop. We will just stop here in the lounge. Right down here. Hey, Stam, how we doing today? Welcome on in. I feel like I sound so stuffed up right now. I feel like I sound so stuffed up. You should make an airship for a Crazy Inventors workshop. We do have a Crazy Inventor and an airship right on the far side of that branch. I'm just gonna bring that. I'm out of hay blocks here? Ugh. I hear it a little bit, but it's not super noticeable. Great. Just snow layers left. Basically got my Forever World mountain wrapped up today. Nice. That's a big win. The snow layers, dude, just Lightmatic printer. Save yourself the hundreds of thousands of hours that it would take otherwise. Loser blew up my azalea leaf. Need to go get more flowering azalea leaves. I'm gonna assume that that goes in there. I need over here. Okay. You go get more of a flowering azalea. Any tips for people that want to start content creation? The biggest tip I can give people when you get started is literally just start. Upload your first video. Stop waiting until you have the perfect video. Stop waiting until you have the perfect idea. If you've never made a video before, your first video, no matter what you do, is going to be terrible. No matter how many hours you spend making the dang thing, your first video will suck. And that is 100% okay. Because the only way anybody gets better at making videos is they make videos and they learn how to make videos. My mangrove root broke too. So if you're getting like really hung up to the start and all that, just every video you make, try and improve one thing. That's all it takes. Every single video you post, you just work on making one thing better. Maybe the thing of your first video is trying to make sure your audio doesn't sound like you're talking in a wind tunnel or whatever it might be. And then your second one, maybe you try and get rid of all of your ums and your ahs and like your likes and. So, and you don't have to remove everyone. Like there's a normal speaking cadence that exists on YouTube, which is nice. Would you ever change your world back to normal survival? I don't ever plan to. Big reason for that is I started this world in hardcore. I committed doing this world in hardcore when I was getting going. And I feel like for me as a person, if I were to change this to regular survival, okay, I guess Piranha decided they're just gonna flip my trapdoors upside down from where they were. But for me as a person, I know that if I were to just suddenly be like, all right, this is no longer a hardcore world, this is now a survival world, my desire to play in the world would drastically tank. I'm somebody who very much thrives off of the motivation of I did that thing. Do I not have a lectern? I don't have a lectern. I don't have like any of the blocks. Where did all my blocks go? I don't know, man. Deal with that in a minute. I could have sworn we got everything we needed for this. Do I have like something ignored? Was I using these? I normally when we've been doing this, I've been, oh, hello. Oh, I'm paused. That was weird. My whole computer froze up there for a second. Oh, it's because I have these in my inventory. Hey Liz, how we doing? Welcome on in. Are you still thinking of potentially doing a regular survival world for your next world? Yeah. No, my next world I make is going to be full regular survival, is the current plan. Like I love this world, don't get me wrong. I love this world. I love that this world is in hardcore mode, and big on the and I'm also feeling much more ready to engage in a in a regular survival world. We'll have to get those back in there soon. What did I miss back in that point? Just the dripstone, I guess. Did we not get all of the blocks to this? Was I like, hey man, I gotta end stream now, I don't have time to get everything? Did I do that? I could have sworn that we got everything. Well, we need an extra block, but that's okay. Whatever. Tripwire hooks? This is really confusing me. Survival world, but somehow is limited to 10 lives. I feel like that's not really what I'm looking for when it comes to... Ooh, it's spooky, sleepy times. It's not really what I'm looking for when it comes to the next world, because the next world is something that I don't really want to have to worry about, trying to stay alive constantly and doing all that jazz, you know? All right, I'm actually gonna pick all these up. We're gonna go to all, and we're just gonna go, what do I might not have? Okay, what do I not have overall? A chest, a crafter, no blocks. Are they in here? It is. Okay. Right. So we do have everything. I just need that box too. And then I'm going to put all of these because we're going to use all of these. So we're going to put all of that in there, and that'll be easy that we can just grab. And then we can actually put these away. Woohoo! And it looks like I'm going to need that for some flint and steel action. Flint and steel. I think fWhip Hardcore World is the best. Dude, of course. Yeah, naturally. This is the best of the best out there. No. My Hardcore World's just different. My Hardcore World is one of those things that's... The way I play this game is just a little bit different than a lot of others. And that's why it's fun for me. So... I found the way to play in the way that I like to play. And it's worked out really well. That's gonna be annoying. Whatever. Skeleton horses are so annoying. We'll come back to that one. Can't believe skeleton horses are, dude, they're so loud. I don't even feel bad that I can't get them in the world. They're so annoying. Oh, it's supposed to be powered. Why are you supposed to be powered? Weird. Well, there's an oak trapdoor that we need. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the stable with the skeleton horse. I don't want to be here. When do you think the hardcore... When would you think the hardcore world is done? Never. That's kind of the fun part about hardcore worlds, is they're never actually done. That's the cool part about a Minecraft world in general, is they're never done. You can be done with the world that you're playing in, but your world itself is never actually done. I put that in the wrong spot. It's... Something tells me that's gonna break up there. Like, I saw a video from somebody recently who obviously was doing it for the clicks, but their whole video was them basically being like, I'm finishing my Minecraft world. And I was like, how? You can't really finish a Minecraft world, but okay, have fun. It's kind of one of those where I was like, what do you mean you're finishing it? I don't know if that's possible. But they very much were doing it. They even kind of like openly at the start of the video were like, I'm doing it because I want the clickbait to say that I finished a world. I'm like, okay. Where's that oak trap door that I kept putting back somewhere? What the heck happened to my oak trap door? I had an oak trap door in here. Oh, I put it in. Just kidding. Just kidding. Never mind. Ignore me. For me, Minecraft is a massive gap filler world for when I finish a game and waiting for a new game I'm really excited for. I mean, yeah, you don't have to like play Minecraft 24/7. I think Minecraft a lot of times is best enjoyed in if it's not your job like it is for me. I really think Minecraft is one of those games that's best enjoyed in bursts and sprints. You know, I really enjoy the game, but it's also my job, so that's why I play it so much. Compared to like if I wasn't doing this as my job, I would not be playing this game as much as I play this game. I love it, don't get me wrong. A lot of fun when I'm playing it, but I would be spending a lot more time playing some other video games that I might want to like catch up on or play with some friends or something like that. There's a lot of time that I put in that is very much because I'm trying to I saw the torch particle and I got really scared. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. I can get the candles. My candles. I think I'm drop buttons. I don't know where that came from. Suppose you spend a lot of time getting inspiration for your builds? Yeah. Yippers. Where did I put all the rest of my torches? I put all my torches somewhere. I cannot be responsible for my inventory right now. I can't seem to manage.
So long I changed Twitch names. Lol, happy I got to catch a stream. Yellow Ella plant.
Rusted Ivy, thank you so very much for the 66 months. Yellow Ella plant, yeah. Yeah, I see you still stuck with the theme. Good on you, keeping with the theme. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in, good to have you. Okay, we're gonna go up above and place in from up here. Looks like we still need to place a few in from below. Yeah, the Ocarina of Time remake seemed pretty cool. I will say, I don't know if y'all saw it yet.
I'd never finish my projects if I played in bursts and sprints, unfortunately.
Yeah, but what does it mean to be done with a project? Who says you actually need to finish it? But I get you. What was I gonna say? Oh, the Ocarina of Time remake, that's pretty cool. That's exciting. I will say what really got me excited recently is the animation style that Minecraft Dungeons used. Can y'all believe that? Dude, the animation style, if they made that into like actual production something, that was so cool. The Minecraft Dungeons announcement little trailer that they put out, like the longer one recently, that thing was insane. Okay, we're just missing some logs down here and apparently some books. We'll see if I have books. I have books. I have bookshelves. I have 2 books. Break a bookshelf and I got 2 books. What about the blocked off doorway for this building? The upstairs? Yeah, we're gonna build it upstairs next. Apparently this has a freaking book in it or something. It does. You can have that book. And apparently one there? No, that doesn't get a book. I'm stuck. I need an adult. It's okay. I figured it out myself. No adult needed in this moment. Probably in the future. Oh, that's where that... Like I'm missing something. There we go. Okay, so we need 1 minecart there. We need 3 minecarts stacked on top of each other there. Simple, easy. What could go wrong? Let's get ourselves some dirt. Get this. Get our minecarts. I got 1 extra, so we're good. Okay, we're gonna go with 1 here. We just... No, I already ruined it. Oh, it's already broke. Oh god. Okay, can we just like take you? Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. It's gonna stay there. 1, 2, 3. Close enough. That's gonna be where our minecarts go. Caught alive, welcome on in. YouTube friends, like the stream if you haven't already. Helps me out a ton. Thank you. All y'all chilling on Twitch, you're doing great. Thank you for hanging today. Love the upbeat music. This is a remix of some Minecraft music. It's on Minecraft Spotify. They have a lot of cool like lo-fi or like pixel drift remixes and things. They've worked with some other artists to make. It's really cool. Don't forget to wax the signs. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back after and do a big old sign waxing spree on all of the things. All of this goes upstairs with us, so I'm just trying to pick up everything I can. Something tells me those don't.
Pleased to meet
signs.
you.
Yeah, if you wax the sign, it
I
helps them
fWhip
lag
and
less.
friends with a fWhip heart.
Lady Mandolin, thank you so much for the 14 months. How we doing today? Welcome on in. I got 1 globbery. Cool. And we're going to go back to single layer. And we're just going to start placing in here. Was there... That whole little bit here is going to get shaved. A little more interior crocodile alligatoring. And then that's... How do you even get up there? Probably, you know, the staircase that comes down right there. That would make sense. That definitely is one way to reach an upper floor. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know if I'm going to load those with books, I'll be honest. I really love the new Minecraft music, but Mojang really need an artist like C418. I don't know, I think the new stuff's good. I think the C418 stuff is good, don't get me wrong. I think there's a lot of talent that goes in the C418 stuff. And I think it's good for the Minecraft music scene to change as it grows. I think a lot of the C418 stuff like really thrives on the nostalgia, and it still feels really, really good to listen to and just hits right in the feels, you know? And so if they were to just keep cloning that same feeling over and over and over again, after a while, it wouldn't really have that same charm to it. So I'm actually more on side of I think they need to move away from the C418 style, like they have been, and create this new genre where all the stuff is still there. People can still go listen to the old stuff. It still plays in the game as you're walking around. You get that feeling. And there's also a new feeling that you can get as you explore the new zones. I think Minecraft evolving as the game evolves and gets older is good for the game overall. If Minecraft stayed the same since it released, people wouldn't really care to play it as much as they do. I like the new kind of electronic vibe the new music gives. Yeah, I really like the new music. I think the new music is sick. Okay, I need my flint and steel. Flint and steel. Was there only the one? No, there's this. Nope, that actually doesn't need to be lit. Just the front. Cool. Cool. I know you can place a banner on a whatchamacallit. Oh, it's a micro block of moss. I was like, what is that? What are those? A wither rose in the children's bunk bedroom? Dang, Piranha. Dang. I like squeezing right around the edge. There you go. I actually brought one of those banners over, didn't I? I'll have to go find it. I didn't know they got recognized as a white banner. All I know is that it's an illegal banner. You can't actually make it in-game. Alright, where's this fern go? Right here. Boop. Boop. So what is this interior normal house? It is a cartographer. Not cartographer, carpenter. The other type of car profession. The people that make cars go vroom vroom, you know? The cartographers and the carpenters. Famous for making cars go vroom. Rana, I do appreciate you taking the time to actually fill in the corners and everything, but I can't be bothered. Isn't there like a soul lantern around here? There it is. What are the mods you're using? They're all linked in my Discord. If you would like to check them out yourself. We do need the coal ore. Wow. What did I need in here? I have the coal ore. What was I gonna get? There was something over here that I was like, oh right, I need that. Yeah. What was it? Oh, I need that. That's what it was. I know what I was thinking. Shears. Why you didn't download that thing that you can make your hands better animated, if you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think I need it. I've tried some of the custom animation mods and things in Minecraft, and every single time I do, I get some people who are like, this doesn't feel like Minecraft anymore.
Tree. Much love to you, sir. 12 months flew by like nothing. Cheers to the next 12.
Sorry, I was very confused by that. Bart, thank you so much for the 1 year, my dude. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all the support. Really, really do appreciate it. Crazy to think it's been a year already. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Oh, it's a loom. There we go. I got the loom. Ron over here really, really making sure that nothing could spawn in the corners. Which, like, you know, I appreciate it. I can't be bothered to fill in the little gaps. It's fine. What's that in here? Nothing. Just a hole. Just a hole. Well, let's do change this to all above. Set here. Just do that. We can grab all of them at once. And thank you so much for the gift sub, dude. I appreciate you. Gift membership. Like, this is one of the new Minecraft songs. Back to our discussion of Minecraft music a bit ago. I feel like this kind of gives that old C418 vibe a little bit. Okay, that's another interior done. Well, actually, no, we need those micro blocks. We needed a dark oak log, and we needed a moss. And a mini TNT if we have them. Creative stream when? We'll probably get to a creative stream. Not this week. I'm doing full interior. I'm full sending interiors this week and next week, as I want to see how many I can get done, and then after that we can creative streaming. All right. This is for the carpenter interior. Done. You still need to look at that sealed doorway. What sealed doorway are you talking about? What do you mean by that? In here? That? I mean, that's just the wall. You mean like this? That was supposed to be just like a decorative arch. That's not a doorway. Is sealed doorway on this building? Was there a sign outside the shop? Yeah, I got the sign. Yeah, we got the sign in. I don't know what sealed doorway you're talking about. And books. Yeah, books are expensive. You're right. I should go get some though. We just need to go buy some bookshelves from librarians and break them. Hey, Arcane Gaming, how we doing? Have you thought about making a complete lore story about the hardcore world? There is a loose lore story connecting everything up. I don't have any crazy lore about like the origin of the world, how the kingdom started and blah blah blah, but we do have storylines throughout here. We have little stories and people knowing what's going on and seeing all of the stuff, and there's a lore. There's a little bit of a lore. It's kind of laggy when you crash through city. Which graphics card you have? I have a 5090. Don't worry, I'm very aware that it is laggy. I'm really, really, really hopeful that the new update that comes out soon is going to help a lot with that. Should have TNT. I usually bought it when it used to happen. Well, there's a moss that we needed. Do I not have a TNT? I do. Okay, then we need a dark oak log. Sick. Yeah, Chaos Cube dropped. Apparently has a lot of good performance changes to it. So 5090 while I'm shocked. Yep. No, I have a 5090 and an i9 something another. Or no, I have a Ryzen CPU now. Yeah, no, I got a GeForce 5090. But yeah, you can see we're down to 10 FPS flying into the city. Yeah. No, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of the lag in this city. Do not worry. That is something I unfortunately know all too well. Okay, so it was up here is the dark oak log. I needed another oak log. It just, no, we're ignoring it. Micro blocks are laggy. That's my excuse. How long have we been live? Okay, cool. We have been live an hour. Well, it looks like the Minecraft sponsorship stuff's going to be ending shortly, so... Nope, I need you on top. Oh, well, that broke everything. I place that there, and then I place... Nope. Can you make a whole literal video helping reduce lag? Yeah, I did. And it helped a lot. And yeah, I know, it's still atrocious. Okay, there's all that. Before we start the next one, let's go grab a bunch of honeycomb. Thank you for everybody who hung out for the sponsored hour for the Minecraft side, by the way. I really appreciate y'all doing that. For the front page watchers, I know y'all are going to get zooted away to somewhere else here soon. So if you do enjoy what you see, consider clicking the follow button or checking out the streams and all that stuff. Really appreciate y'all coming over to stop by, but absolutely no pressure whatsoever. Thank you for hanging. And where, oh, where do I have some signs that we can start looking for? I know signs aren't the only thing that's going to fix my game. Like, there's a lot more that needs to be done than just wax and signs. But it's a start. I also think I could turn down, like, my chunk render distance, a lot of that stuff, and it would help a good amount, but it's one of those things that I would rather have the little bit of lag when things are loading in and still have a large chunk render distance when I'm actually, like, in the area than having a really, really small chunk render distance, because I love being able to turn Voxy on and just see things all over the place, and it's really, really fun. Apparently I missed those signs earlier. That was it. That was the lag. What does waxing signs do? If you wax your sign, you can no longer edit them, and it makes the game a little bit less laggy because there's just one less thing that your game is starting to look for. So it's a very minor change, but it does have impact. When you have thousands upon thousands of signs, if you take the time to wax them all, you actually will see a little bit of FPS return to your world in the region where all the signs are. And let's just say Minecraft builders love signs. We love signs in the Minecraft building scene. in there. Just turning down your actual render distance, it doesn't affect Voxy. Yeah, but then it brings like the Voxy chunks slightly slower. Oh, why am I at 24? I normally play on 18. Well, that'll help a bit. Oh, never mind. Yentl didn't use too many signs. Obviously not a true builder. Kidding, kidding. Oh, not up there. This song here always reminds me of like Avengers. It feels very like Avengers at home, you know? Not in a bad way. But it's very much superhero vibe. Nope, we're good down here. Okay. I didn't know we were talking about Hyde's Last Castle with thousands of signs. Hey, wax them and they'll be fine. I guess I can get rid of the text that just says carpenter. That's not needed anymore. There's signs in here? No signs in here? Wow. No, I've fallen into the curse of signs. Don't worry. I'm there with y'all. We meet on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. And we talk about how we need to use less signs in our builds and how we need bigger honeycomb farms for absolutely no reason whatsoever, unrelated to the use of signs in our builds. I don't think Anima really used any. No, signs. Everybody uses signs. Any signs in here? No, looks like this is clean. Like and subscribe, liking the video, liking the stream. That's what it is. Toss a sub to your fWhipper. These are all, I did not put these in here. Anima put them in. Any creepers out here? Nope, no creepers out there. That's good. Does unwaxed copper cause lag? When it is oxidized, no. When it is not oxidized, it can cause lag because it is looking to randomly have a tick applied to it, which will update it. Which, yes, that would cause lag. But if you have copper like in itself, here we go. Here we go. Watch Crimson not have used just singles. No, they did. Okay. But yeah, before copper gets fully oxidized, it will produce lag because it is trying to see if a random tick will be applied to it, which would oxidize it to a further state. So by that, you will see some amounts of lag. But by the time everything gets to the final state, then it should be fine because it's not looking to go to another further state. That's my glow lichen farm back there if you knew. I think that's almost everything in here. Honestly, not as many as I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more signage in here. It's just plants and things on every block. Any signs in the garden? No signs in the garden. Wow. Using copper golems as plushies feels like a crime, but they're just so lovable. Now, I only like to use them because they're kind of annoying to get if they are like on their own.
BTW chat like in the stream 1000 likes equals 1 spoiler.
There we go. Look at that. I like to only use them really as like little robot dudes. So if somebody is like a tinker or something like that, then I like to throw them in. But I find that if I put them everywhere, then they kind of lose their specialness of being only for the mechanical places. But that's fine. I'm pretty sure I did all these. I did. I keep catching myself just like leaning forwards. I'm like, no.
Pleased to meet you.
Anima, thank you for so much
You
for
missed
the
one
biddies,
on the
by the way.
pink seat at desk.
Pink seat at desk. Pink seat at desk. Not desk. Pink seat at desk. I'm assuming in this side. Sarah, thank you for the 4 months. No, no pink seat. Upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Okay. Pink. Desk. I missed that one, so we got another one there. Ah. Thank you. It just blended in so well. Well, there was 63 signs that we hadn't waxed yet in the city, so that should be helpful. I missed those. How? You know, I don't know if I've waxed the signs in here. I don't think I have. Yeah. I do wish there was a way that you could, like, wax or turn off the animations or something on, like, banners and whatnot. I feel like that could potentially help. Now that we're getting a lot of the interiors built up, it's very, very pretty, but there's a lot of extra details and blocks and things that are getting thrown in that previously were not really issues to worry about that are now becoming so much when it turns into literally everywhere. I am confident in whenever Vulkan gets brought out for Minecraft, though, that performance is going to be so much better, that this won't be an issue. So I'm fine with suffering poor performance or some occasional performance lossy stuff now while we're still just waiting for Mojang to give their big performance upgrade. Use Lightmatica to see where and how much signs you need to wax. Lightmatica doesn't track if they're waxed or not. Would empty cauldrons and composters cause lag? The game checking to see if they've updated their state? I don't know. They might. They're probably due to some amount. But I'm not too sure. I mean, after a while, there's only so much you can really do to prevent lag in worlds. Literally just a Minecraft world existing for longer and longer will have it be more laggy. Like, that's just part of it. Like, this structure in here, we may eventually come back and remove some of these paintings. Like, all of these paintings probably don't need to be in here, especially when I won't really be exploring the area all that much unless it's a big world tour. But it is also special, I know, for people who do work on interiors. I like to build everything out to exactly how they did it as much as I possibly can, because I know y'all are doing a lot of cool stuff for me, and it's fun to be able to reward that and bring people into the world. So we'll do what we can. We will do what we can. How did I miss these? I got those. I didn't get those. What was I thinking? I wasn't.
Lag is the reason my tack room looks so empty. SMH.
I know. I'm sorry, Frenchman. I'm sorry. Yeah, Vulkan is going to be an option to use on the next drop, which I'm excited to try it out. I haven't really tried it out much yet. I know, Frenchman. I know. It's a wee bit sad in there. Let's see. I know I just built all this back here. So the playground, as we designed in creative, did make it in. So I know that all of these have not been waxed yet. We got our monkey bar and our slide on our playset, so obviously it had to exist in our medieval area. Y'all have seen all this. We built all this on creative together, so I don't know. Exclusive previews of it's actually in the survival world now. But look at all my nice signs that I used. Don't the signs add so much to the build? There's so many. Oh, dude. I put so many signs on these builds. What was I thinking? I was saying, ooh, Purdy. What do you do when you reach 1 million wax used? You wax your whole body except scalp in some parts? I don't know about that. I wouldn't recommend that. I don't know if that's doctor approved. Don't y'all just love the sound of the little squish, squish, squish? Squish, 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 squish. I'm on a realm with some friends. It's been around 1,669 or something. Okay, yeah, we had to say 69 though. I played about half those days, I think. Nice. Nice. This is inspired by Hermitcraft. From Hermitcraft Love. I'm assuming a little bit of inspiration. Nice. Nice. Can I... Come on. Come on. There we go. Nailed it. I'm so talented. Boop. 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 Watch us just like fly around in the city now and we're like, I can see. I can fight. I, in fact, do not like the honeycomb sound. Or fine, I did get a bit into watching this, right? Did get bit into watching the stream. What? Why are we biting? Don't bite. Oh, there's a few signs here. I'm almost out of honeycomb, though. I don't have enough honeycomb to finish everything. I knew I should have gone more stacks. Yeah, we're going to go get 2 more stacks. Please show some of your house. I'm trying to get inspiration from my build. I mean, we've been walking around the city the entire time. We need more. We need more. More honeycomb. YouTube friends, click the like button on the stream if you haven't already. It helps me out a ton. I appreciate you. Wouldn't it be easier to wax the signs when you first place them? Yeah, but that just requires me to bring an extra block in my inventory the entire time. Montage of waxing sign. You best believe I was recording most of that. Any signs up here? There are. But how else would I get to play this like fun game that we have here where we just run around the city and just say, ooh, is that sign waxed? Nope. Ooh, that one? Yep. But like some of these will break eventually when we put names on the things and whatevs.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm about to hit 2K days, a big 500 by
Wow.
500 terraforming project incoming. How exciting.
So you can hit 3K days pretty soon then, or like what's looking at that? That's a big project, dude. 500 by 500. That's insane. That's a lot of blocks. Good luck though. Good luck. Thank you for the 21 months, Arcane Gaming. I appreciate it. About 600 days in my world. Haven't slept since day 100. About to kill my 1000th phantom. I see you too like pain. Oh, I know there's some right up around here. I remember I placed these in this morning. Actually, it was yesterday. I'm sorry, I lied to you. I didn't do that this morning. I did it yesterday. I'm very sorry. But we got him waxed, though. We got him. We got him, boys. We got him. It does. What does honeycomb do? It makes it so the sign can be edited. Edited. I don't know why it's such a weird word to say sometimes. You know those words that you say sometimes and you're like, that doesn't sound like a real word? Or you say a word so many times that you're like, there's no way I'm saying this correct. Apparently, when I did my leg busting rounds throughout the city, I just did not even visit the Dwarven District. No, I did on the street level. I just didn't bother with anything above where I could look. Favorite cape is the Copper Cape. The Copper Cape's a good cape. For everybody who managed to cop the Copper Cape during the Copper update. Did anybody end up doing that Minecraft movie thing? The build entry. I ended up forgetting. I didn't make time to do it, so I didn't do it. But wasn't there like rumors of like a cape being added for it or something like that? Thought there was like maybe a cape coming. Okay, that is every sign that we've seen. Maybe I did these two. I did those. Okay. That was 4 more stacks of honeycomb. Four stacks plus 6 of honeycomb placed around to wax some signs. We'll see if these guys are waxed or not. I can't remember if I did these. If these are, then we will just move into resource gathering for the next project. They are not. Get some dirt. Ah. I'll fix it, don't worry. Can't be bothered doing an event. Would have if I was off school. That's fair. They really did a good job of making it extremely inaccessible too, so you know. It was I don't know. I think if it was up for longer, I might have done it. But the fact that it was only up for like a week, I was like, I'm busy, dude. I got other things going on right now. I'll get to it if I have time. And then the week went by and I was like, oh, right, it was due. Or is it due in like 2 days? I can't remember. I'm not making time for it, though. Why wax signs? Just so you don't accidentally type in them? No, it makes them lag less. It's a slight change. But waxing a sign will make it less laggy in your Minecraft world. And my Minecraft world is a little laggy, to put it lightly. So anything that I can do to make this world just that much better, we're doing it. Come on, I was seeing the hitbox appear on that. I saw it. Oh, I forgot a sign there. I also forgot a shelf there. Okay, we're gonna call that good on our signs after we do. Don't replace the glow lichen. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay, we have 10 left, and that'll be 5 stacks of waxed signs, and that is a pretty good start. Oh, weird. Does it turn it from a block entity to a normal block? No, it just makes it so that it doesn't check to see if somebody's going to edit the sign. There's a lot of checks that are constantly happening in a Minecraft world. It's more or less, if you have ever heard Redstoners say, oh, if you're building with hoppers, put a composter on top of them because it makes them lag less. Because a hopper will always check if there's something above it, if it needs to suck it up, and then like put it into the hopper. So by making a sign no longer editable, it's no longer looking if a player is going to come over and edit it. Okay, so before we can get to the next interior, which we thankfully don't have to do any digging for, but we do have to do a lot of block gathering for it. Yeah, cop the copper cape in the copper update. Yeah. Yeah, I said what I said. Our next one that we're going to be working on is placement goes on. We're turning the carpenter off. We've done our blacksmith. We've done our carpenter. I want to do the wagon repair building, which is should be this entire guy. Yeah, so we need all of these blockies. Gonna be a lot of blocks, but I believe in us. Okay, we'll get to that in a little bit. As first, we got a lot of sorting that needs to happen. Got to put books in the shelves. I did forget to put books in the shelves. You're right. Okay, let's go get some bookshelves. No, I can't be bothered. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we are going to take everything right here that has wood in it. I want to pick up all of the wood, and we're gonna take it over to wood storage. That's all just decorative stuff, and we will put all of that away to get ourselves started, and we'll come back with whatever's left in here, and then we'll pick up everything that has stone in it, and we'll take that all down into stone storage and do the same thing. Any other wood blocks? There's some wood. No wood in there. That's wood. I'll just pick those out of there. That's a lot of wood. That's a lot of wood. That is one sign. Okay, there's all of our wood. Let's go put all this away. Craft them. You don't need to waste emeralds. Bro, leather is more valuable than an emerald to me. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, anything spruce. Let's grab all spruce that I see, and I most likely will miss some because that's the way it goes, but at least we can start. We'll go spruce first because that was already in my inventory. Spruce, 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 spruce. Spruce. Spruce, 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 spruce. Hey, look at all the various sprucey things in here that we needed to put away. There's going to be a lot of stuff. Excuse me. There's going to be a lot of stuff in here that we would have used on the main building that we can now just get out of here and don't need to craft again. I will put those. Actually, no, I'll put those in the... I usually store the strip logs just in the bottom of the first one. Okay, let's go through and get all of our dark oak now. Because why not? I don't think there's going to be as much. Not quite. Okay, cool. Let's go oak. That's jungle. That's jungle. That's jungle. There's some oak. There's oak. Oak, 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 oak. Oh, man. A lot of stuff in these boxes. Now we can do jungle because we had a ton. As I'm going to go through this now and be like, there's no jungle anywhere. There's a lot of that. Cool. Sorry, got an itch. Hello, people. Been a few months since I caught a stream. Hey, Shredder, welcome on in. We're gonna get back to interiors shortly. We just need to spend a little bit of time, and by a little bit of time, I mean probably the next 45 minutes, putting stuff away. I'm just gonna start grabbing everything. That's close enough to get some things put back. Mangrove, 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 mangrove. Mangrove. That's cherry, but that's pale, pale, pale. Cherry, Harry, Larry. Birch. Jungle, jungle. Cha-cha. I don't need that. I do need all of these, though. I'll put the extra scaffolding just in here because I keep meaning to grab some of it, and then I just forget to craft more. The ladders, I'm going to throw back in there because I don't need them on me. Feels pretty nice to get this sorted, I will say. Feels pretty nice. This is my last week in school, then I'm done. 9 years, finally. Congratulations on graduating 9th grade. Huge moment. I'm just kidding. Whatever. I'm assuming it's something beyond 9th grade. Or if it's not, then, you know, congrats. Okay, now with that all done, we can just start condensing. And do here. all of this stuff will then need to be returned to its location when it is ready. Lovely. First storage room done. Just got back from a 10-day France and Italy trip. It was awesome. Tuscany in Italy has the coolest architecture. France got better food though. I don't know. It might be some fighting words depending on who you talk to. But true on Tuscany was. We were there for our honeymoon and it was gorgeous. All right, we're gonna take everything that has stone in it now, and we're gonna do the same thing. And then I'll probably come up here and be like, how did I forget that? That's obviously stone. What was I thinking? Mud brick is not stone. Nope. Flower pots are brick, but they're not stored there. Okay, there's that. And that. My inventory's full. There's some stone in there. We're gonna see if, and there's some brick and stuff, so I'm gonna see what I can. Take you. No stone in that. Tiny bit. Can I just pick it up? And that I'll just come back for later. It's fine. I'm glad you keep streaming because I've been doing my artwork while listening because my exam is tomorrow. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, let's do boom, 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 boom. Can't tell if this is the beginning, middle, or end of a stream. We're an hour and a half in. I usually stream for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Usually. Plus or minus an hour. We are putting away a bunch of stuff right now, and then we'll get back into probably picking up about half of what we just put away, so. Any types for building in a desert? Look up inspiration. What type of build are you going for in a desert? That's the important part. Why'd you decide to build in a desert? Because it looks cool? And then, do you want to be like kind of, I don't know. I feel like deserts you gotta pick as if it's like a modern approach, or is it more like an ancient history approach? Is it kind of like a Middle Eastern approach? Is it, once you pick that down, then go try and find some inspiration for it. That's my recommendation. Sep, thank you so much for the 1 year. I appreciate you. Not sure why it's not popping up, but thank you. Our andesite supplies are dwindling. We'll take this, put that all into here, and say you're empty. You're empty. One more down. Okay, there's not a whole lot in here. There's like a decent amount like hidden in between it all. The copper needs to go all the way over to Tough Hall, which can be kind of a pain in the butt, but we'll make it happen. You're gonna pain in the butt? That's a lot of stone random stuff. We got plenty of granite left over still, which is nice. And thankfully, I'm actually adding Tough to the storage room. What's the latest project? We are working on finishing up every building within the City of Path. Within the walls of the City of Path, I should say. The harbor still has to go after, but the current video project we're working on is the Dwarven District up here is already done. And then we're doing the Cathedral District, which is going to fill in all the buildings along here. And then what we're working on streams recently is we're doing the interiors of the buildings up in this region. So you jumped back in at a good time, Shredder. 4 years in, the City of Path is coming to a close. Well, for now. In its current era. So I can already tell me after I finish this, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm ready for a breather. New Papyrus might come up next. I'm thinking Tough Hall might come up with, I really want to use the Cinnabar, the new blocks in Tough Hall. I feel like those would be very, very fun to mess around with out in a Dwarven style. So I'm looking forward to that. I also had an itch recently to design a new build style, something that I don't think I've ever seen anybody do before. So I've been kind of tinkering around a little bit. And I think with
Pleased to meet you.
y'all are gonna
1
think
year,
this is
let's
absurd.
go. Hope
but
you're doing good. Underscore fWhip heart.
I don't know why that took forever to pop up, but Sep, thank you again for the 1 year, my dude. Y'all might think this is absurd, but I've got a build style that's gonna largely use endstone and the new sulfur blocks. It's a trust the process moment. I'm just asking y'all to trust me on this. I don't think I've ever delivered a bad build for y'all, or at least I haven't in a long time. So this is I'm gonna ask y'all to just trust me for a bit on this next one, but I think we can make it into something really cool. I forgot to put some stuff away in here. That goes there. It's cooking. It's cooking. It's still on the burner. It's not ready to be shown or anything yet. It's not ready for a taste, but it's cooking. And the other thing I'll tell y'all, it's going to be in a biome that we've never really built in this series before. That's also one part I'm really excited about. I think that's going to be really fun. I'm only on episode 6. I'm very new, and I don't know if he has a shulker farm. No shulker farm yet. Cherry Grove? Nope. Dude, I'm like out at tough. That's a little rough. Please don't leave. Trust me, bro. Yeah, true. Hey, Megan, how we doing? Welcome on in. It's really important that I save all that stone, by the way. There's the last of the stone that needs to be put away in here. Then everything else we just need to condense down a bit and find their respective homes. So that's empty. Can I just pick up all of this? Can. Just put all the glass and sandstone stuff in here. I'm gonna take that out because we'll go run that back up. Everything, the way I like to do this is clear out a storage room worth, and then if anything in this spot that I find, I'm like, oh, that was supposed to go in the previous room. Then I just run that back right now before we start the... next stop. The jungle build wasn't really featured in a video, but yeah, we do have a jungle build. The jungle build was a little thing for Love Tropics last fall for their charity event that they did. That I did just as a little extra for people who are supporting the Love Tropics stream because we jumped in on the charity event. I'm gonna take the purpur right here, boom, 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 and all of my coral. That actually goes somewhere else. But the purpur all goes in here, and the coral actually all goes in here if it can fit. If it can. And inside of one of these, wasn't there? There's some sandstone in these. I still, unfortunately, store all of my sandstone in here. I am not proud of it. Let's see what other sandstone we have out here that I can just pull in. The sand is kind of split between up here and also down in the like ground storage building. So I'm just gonna keep this up here just for some extra stuff. Just popping in and say hi. Recently started binging your Hardcore World series, so spoilers. Yeah, if you're just starting it seems like there's a lot of people that are actually just starting my Hardcore World series, which is really cool. But yeah, if you're just starting, there's a few things to catch up on. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We need to just condense as many of these as we can. I think we need to do ground storage, and I think at this point I'm just going to take everything with me. So I think after ground storage and foliage, we're more or less done. Actually, there's birch logs in there that I never put away. Let me go do that real quick. It's just a few things. I've been getting a bunch of comments like that too recently. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Seems like a lot of people are like getting recommended early videos in series currently. Oh, there's another birch log. I just went over there. Fine. I feel like would be more common for you, Bars, because you're still in the earlier episodes, but like I have episode 120 coming out tomorrow. By the way, I'm trying to equip that and go here. There's a new world download coming out tomorrow for everybody who's a tier 1 member, YouTube, tier 1 Twitch sub, YouTube member, Patreon supporter, blah, 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 tier 1 or higher. New world download out tomorrow. Woo! Working on episode. How are you on episode 79? What did I miss? Why do I feel like you're like 20 episodes in? What? Why do I feel like you're so early in the world? Also, that does include people, if you were here from when gift memberships have happened and you've been given a gift membership, gift members do get the world download. So hang out in the streams and everything. If you get a gift membership, then you'll be lucky enough to get the download. There's some stone in there. There's also some purpur in there. 2 years, and I was weekly for a majority of that. Okay. That would, in fact, get you to almost the 80s. Currently get a lot of both smaller creators and those early episodes of established creators. Interesting. Do you find good sightlines? You make them. This is kind of what I do. Okay, that one's gonna stay. But we're gonna take you. Take you. Take you. Take you. Let's go. That's just a few boxes. This stone I'm just dumping. That's fine. I don't care. Not showing anyone else's messages after you join. Really? Weird. YouTube's chat is definitely quieter than it used to be just after the changes YouTube has made to streaming. So it could be that it's just slow. Okay, you need to go. You need to go. You have a little dirt. You have a little dirt. Boom, 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 boom. And you have clay. And then all of these back here are just foliage, pretty much. Do a double check on them before we go, but that's at least most of it. Oh, there's Tough in there. I missed it. Oh, man. I think we dedicate another shulker box to dirt probably by the end of this. We'll probably need it. Amazed that I actually have extra packed mud. That's lovely. I never come home with packed mud. I only send packed mud out, never to be seen again, ever and ever and ever. Just kidding, there's some in storage. Oh, gravel goes in here. That's a thing. Those pale moss carpets I probably won't ever really use again. I don't tend to use carpets a lot. Those were for a very specific reason that you'll see tomorrow. And spoiler alert, they did not do their job. I think I'm going to take one of these boxes. You're going to be dirt. I obviously need to be filling up my third double chest full of shulkers of stacks of dirt, right? That's like a sane thing that Minecrafters do, right? Look at that mud. Love it. We'll leave the moss here too. Why not? Have you thought about using diamond in deep slate diamond ore when building? I have a few times. I don't tend to use build materials all that much when it's just like a flex of using the material, but if there's a way that you can make it work, like we've used quite a few ore blocks in walls and landscapes and whatnot where it works. So I've used it quite a few times when we get to like coal ore, iron ore, and copper ore. I tend to use in landscapes every once in a while. If it just needs an extra little bit to blend it with something else, I actually find it works pretty well. Going like stone towards tough or something, you can throw some coal ore in, and from far away it actually looks pretty good. But when it comes to a diamond ore, I find that they're just really blue. So it's hard to use them in a whole lot of settings. Wrist. Weird. Yeah, I think the iron and coal ore also gives a very Minecrafty feel to mountains. So it kind of works out really well. Sorry. I was at the gym yesterday and I was doing squats and I went like this and like my wrist like rolled back and I was like, ugh, and it's been a little tender since.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi fWhip. I hope you and chat are having a great day. Don't forget to drink water and love your pets.
Always. Always, always, always. Beatrice, thank you so much for 34 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, we joined a new gym, which I've been loving the gym. It's very, very nice. Except the squat rack. Like, I'm in between height of two of the options that they have for like the proper height to like start. And so it's really annoying if I'm at like too low or too high when I'm trying to like get the bar off of the like rack. You know, it's just very much first world problems, but I'm gonna complain. Okay, I'm gonna drop these off real quick. Where they need to go. Almost 3 years. I know, that's almost brand new tree. Deep slip copper can make very interesting lichen / mushroom texture on a wall. It can, yeah. Dark oak and pale wood. Did I leave some behind? That. I'd be careful of not hitting the turtle there. I can never kill my turtle boat. Doing leg press instead. Yeah, I've been doing like regular squats, and then I'll do like single leg press on the machine just to try and work unilaterally instead of both at the same time. But I really like the extra balance and core stabilization that you get out of doing a full like squat instead of just only working the leg muscles. I like the core work that you get out of it too. Got a bench and a pull-up station in the corner of my studio. I've tried gyms to never beats working out at home or outside for me though. Yeah, I feel like I like the energy of being at a gym. I don't need to talk to other people. In fact, I don't want to talk to other people. But something for me about working out at home, like we have a Peloton bike at home, and we've got some weights and we've got all that. Like it's pretty kitted out for a home gym. I like it. I enjoy biking, but anything beyond just jumping on for a Peloton bike ride, because that's very much an instructed class. Like I can't get really behind working out at home all that much. I'm just like meh, 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 meh. But if I can like show up to a gym, then I'm like, okay, I'm here, I committed to being here, I drove all the way here, and I'm doing it. And so I find that helps me with like motivation to actually keep going. How's the Deep Slate Emerald ore search going for those interiors? It ain't happening. If we find a Deep Slate Emerald ore, you best believe I ain't giving that up to one of y'all for a silly little decoration in the corner of an interior. That thing's going in Tough Haul, and it's going to be prime on display. Is there a turtle in the scaffolding in the quarry? Oh yeah, no, I think he's there forever. I don't think that turtle's moving ever. Okay. We've got quite a few things in here that need to get dropped off in plants. And then the rest, I believe, is just like miscellaneous goodies and or stuff that needs to go to Tough Haul. We also haven't done glass yet, so glass is also needed. Nice. We're definitely going to need some shulker box storage action down here. There's my one lily pad. We used one last time, and I returned one this time. Ah, sorry. Why can't I wax my flower pots so I can't remove my flowers from my flower pots? Come on, Minecraft. Oh, this was a sandbox game. Oh, small drip leaf. Wow. Big day. Big day. I didn't realize I had that. Imagine if flowers withered over time if you don't wax them. Do you remember when... Y'all might not remember this. This is ancient Minecraft knowledge. Do y'all remember when Notch announced the addition of the lantern years ago? This was not when the lantern was actually added to the game, but when the idea of adding a lantern came into the game. And the reason for adding the lantern was Notch wanted to make it so that torches went out. So if you put them in a lantern, they would stay on forever. But the original idea was that if you just put a torch on the ground, over time the torch would just like flicker out and turn off to make the mining and caving experience more difficult and have like an upgraded thing. This is like ancient, early Minecraft days, so it obviously never happened. But it was an idea that they were playing with, and then the community was like, nope. Please don't. Please absolutely do not do that. And I am forever thankful that they did not, because that would make mining so much less enjoyable. That really would have changed how we mine in Minecraft, if you think about it. And not in like a good way. That would have made mining in this game engaging. It would have just made it so tedious. Okay, so you need to go in here. And that's it for... No, there's bush. We still have almost a shulker of dead bushes left from our mesa transformation. We started with 3 shulker boxes of dead bushes, and we're slowly cutting down our dead bush count. That'd be horrible, right? Burnt torches would have been cool, though. Yeah, it would have been cool to have them in some places, or like an unlit torch, but yeah. It'd be interesting to see what we have gotten / what we missed out on due to Microsoft buying Minecraft. I feel like a lot of the good things we've had added to the game, I think have come post Microsoft's acquisition. And I know there's a lot of Microsoft haters in the Minecraft community, but I don't think it's necessarily because Microsoft did all these amazing things for the game. I think it is largely because Microsoft got rid of Notch. Like, part of the buyout was that Notch no longer worked there. And I still think to this day, one of the reasons Minecraft is the success that it is that Notch is no longer a part of the team. Notch made two amazing decisions in the course of creating Minecraft. He started the project, well, three decisions, sorry. He started the project, he hired Jeb, and then he sold the project. Those are the 3 of the great decisions Notch made. And I will stand by that statement. Not hating, just curious. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it'd be interesting food for thought for sure. But yeah, Notch, based off of the fact that he has never released anything since then that has been good at all, and he's teased how many times of that he's making Minecraft 2 to the point where Microsoft actually sued him and issued a DMCA of, hey, you can't call your game Minecraft 2, like, you need to stop. You sold us Minecraft, you don't own the name anymore. And then it's just like the fact that became like a common discourse, and then still to this day he's never released anything, kind of shows that the man was not as skilled as he likes people to think that he is. I think he really stumbled into the success of Minecraft. I don't think he really like super intentionally made it, I guess. He just very, very much lucked out that Minecraft became gigantic. Still have that one glow light, and I'm gonna put those in there just because I tend to use those a little bit. Do I have space in one of these? I do. We can put the extra flower pots in here. Let's see how much of the glass that I have in here I can just throw in my glass box. Almost all of it, just not the cyan. These guys? Ah, dang it. We're over a stack. I mean, yay, we're over a stack. He released weird tweets. He did, in fact, release weird tweets. He has released many weird tweets. Okay. Oh, I could try putting those in here. That's not the box I wanted. That's the box I'm looking for. Okay, we're getting there slowly. Minecraft got successful because there was just nothing like it at the time. Yeah, I also will say Minecraft got successful because they were the first to pioneer this like sandbox voxel genre. Like that's 100% true statement. I will never deny that. Minecraft, a lot of their success came from defining a genre. But nobody has come out to beat Minecraft in the genre yet, which I think is one of those things that like says a lot. There's been a lot of people who have tried to make their own Minecrafts, right? Like there's been a lot of companies and studios and whatever that have made survival crafting games, and nobody has made one that is as good. Like there's not been a single game that has been made since Minecraft came out that is as good. And not even like there, sure, you can say there's some amount of like nostalgia bias and it wouldn't be nostalgia, it'd be, well, nostalgia bias definitely buys in for Minecraft too because it's been out for so long. But familiarity bias, I don't think that's the right term, but it's what people are familiar with. So when they want to play a survival crafting game where they want to go build a base and they want to do that, it's easy to open up Minecraft because you don't have to pay for it again. You just open it up and play. It's easier to do that than it is to buy a new game and learn new systems. So a lot of people probably are just like, I mean, maybe I'd check out, I don't know, what's the new one that just came out? Didn't Solarpunk just come out? Which that, like, could be an amazing game. I haven't played it yet. I kind of want to check it out soon, though. But it could be an absolutely amazing game. And it takes people willing to uninstall, or not uninstall, but not open Minecraft and instead open that. Which is potentially asking a lot from people. Oh, I meant to put these lanterns back. Minecraft is very easy to mod. That's true. All right, this is the box that I used for some stuff. I'm just going to put it in there with all my other rails. Okay. Okay. Anybody else need to breathe? Anybody else feel like they really need to breathe? Because I feel like I need to breathe. I don't know why I have 45 mini stone blocks in here. I've never used those. Those have just been clogging this up forever and ever and ever. They can live here now. I'll be joining the stream from Australia. Mac, welcome on in. It's also hard for games in general to survive nowadays. Oh, totally. Familiarity bias is I think you can look at it right now of the top 10 most played games. Let's look at the list. Top 10 most played video games right now. Apparently, Roblox is number one. I don't know if I really agree with that. This is the Google AI overview, so who knows if it's accurate information. But they're saying it's Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft, League of Legends, Counter-Strike 2, Valorant, PUBG, Apex Legends, Dota 2, and Call of Duty Warzone. Of those games, let's look at Steam charts. Yeah, so they're saying the most popular right now is Counter-Strike 2. So that's fair. When did that come out?
TME tonight
Path of
have a
Exile.
nice
Okay.
rest of Tay stream.
Frenchman, thank you so much for hanging, my dude. I really appreciate it. Anyways, point I'm trying to make is there's not a single game on that list that released since 2020 or the original version of it released since 2020, because there are a few on there that have released more recently, like Counter-Strike 2 is big. Valorant, maybe. I don't know exactly the year Valorant came out, but every single game on that list is something that came out more than probably, like, the original version of it probably came out in more than 10 years ago. The reason why I'm bringing that up, and I think that's important, is I think gamers nowadays gaming has like an element of wanting that competitive environment. If you play competitive games, I know for me, there's a lot of that where I want that competitive environment, but I also don't have the time to fully learn new things. So it's easier to jump into a game that I know and just play the latest patch of said game instead of needing to fully learn a brand new game. So it's easy to do that and just kind of have a good time for an evening and be chilling. And it's less stress. It's very, very simple. But when you get into the realm of adding in all those extra things and blah, 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 like playing new games, one is a cost, and price of video games has gone up a lot. So I don't always want to buy new games, and they're unfamiliar to me. I don't know if I'm going to like it. And like, sure, on Steam, you can return things if you have 2 hours or under playtime and under 2 weeks since you bought the thing. It's sometimes hard to know if you're going to like a game within 2 hours of playing it. Take a look at Crimson Desert that released earlier this year, which was, to be fair, a very, very successful launch of a game. But Crimson Desert on it had an 8-hour tutorial period that, to be honest, was terrible. The game for the first 8 hours was not fun in any way, shape, or form. I got through it only because I had a friend tell me beforehand, that before I started playing it, saying, there's an 8-hour tutorial period. I swear it's worth it to do it. You will like the game afterwards. That is literally the only reason why I pushed through on that time. And then I genuinely enjoyed it. I've got about 80 hours, I think, in Crimson Desert. And it's fun. Like, I've got my time worth out of it. I never finished it. I need to get back there and do that. But like, there's no way on Steam that I could have gotten through the tutorial to even see if I wanted to play the game. Just in the time limit that it had. So yeah, 8 hours for the tutorial is actually true, because the entire like first 2 chapters of the game are just teaching you the systems, because there's so many systems in the game. Team Fortress 2 is actually still pretty popular. Every once in a while they put out a new update and people are playing it. But anyways, I think there's a huge emphasis nowadays on gamers looking for nostalgia in video games. Like, you know, you're going to have you've had a stressful day at work. A lot of people who play video games, people have played video games of all ages since video games came out. But a lot of people who are big gamers nowadays are in their late 20s, early 30s, and life is stressy, dude. There's a lot of stressors in life nowadays that aren't the most fun to deal with. So why would you also add a stressor when you're at home of trying to learn how to do a new video game in your downtime, when you like want to be relaxing from a rough work day? You're gonna come home and be stressed out trying to learn a new thing. There's an element of fun of like trying to figure out systems and blah blah blah, but also it can kind of sometimes be a little rough of being like, oh, but now I have to do this and then this and then this and then this. I forgot to put that wall away. Whatever, it can live here. So I don't know, it's kind of My boyfriend bought Night Rain for a hefty price, and he's almost finished with it, already under a month. Elden Ring Night Rain really, like, I had a lot of fun when that first came out, but the devs really dropped the ball in that game, unfortunately. And it seems like they've already abandoned it for new things. There's only one freelance dev on TF2 adding community-made content. Yeah, I think that's more just Valve was like, yeah, we're done with this, but I guess we can hire on one person. There's a reason why Cozy Games was such a huge wave a few years back. Yeah, I think Cozy Games are still very relevant and prevalent in game releases. Give me something to where I can just sink a few hours into after work during the week when I can just relax and turn my brain off and not really be trying too hard. I mean, it's a big reason why I don't really play big competitive games anymore is I get stressed. I don't want to get stressed. I'm not trying to play video games to get super stressed out. I'm trying to play video games to have some fun, and this one actually has an auto sorter. Our little boys in there are going to do their job. Well, there's only one in there. No, we did add a second. I forgot. Look at him go. Look at him go. No, don't run into each other. No, don't. Boys, no. They'll figure it out. They're professionals. They'll figure it out. They're definitely gonna figure it out. They'll do great. Yeah. See, look at them. They're professionals. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing gaming in the next few years as it grows and more people who grew up like myself, who grew up playing video games forever. I mean, technically, video games were coming out in the 80s, 90s for sure. Like, you have the original, like, Pac-Mans and all those, and the Atari game systems. But I think the kids in the 90s, in the early 2000s, is when gaming really started exploding and becoming, like, everybody has a game system. So it'd be interesting seeing for the next while of who... like, as those people start to become more... parents, adults, raising their own families, blah 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 blahs, how, like, if gaming keeps up with that, you know. I will say though, one game that for me, nostalgia, I love Civilization. I love Civ. It's so fun. And the new update they brought out for Civ 7, to the Test of Time update, rolled out like a month ago, completely fixed the game for me, dude. I really enjoy Civ 7 now. I'm having a great time. Okay, now that we put everything away, let's pick up new things. Oh boy, I can't wait. Yay. I love playing the librarian game. Spent 25 hours organizing piles of books. I still don't know why it was great. Yeah, not to burst your bubble on that one. I've heard a lot of people enjoyed it, but then I also heard it was all of the text in the game is AI written. So I heard that was quite a few people in the end were like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Hi, Terry. Terry gets to come out now, y'all. Forgot you got locked down there, Terry. Whose build is next? I can't remember who made this one, but it's this. Is there a sign on here? Cassie! Cassie's Cart and Wagon Parkin'. Trying to fix it. How did it fall all the way down there? Dang it. Oh, it's because the thing is there. Ah, Cassie. What are you building today? I don't know how much more building we're gonna do. I'm gonna try my best, but we gotta gather all of this, which is a list. Yeah, we're on a interior kick for streams for the next while. Need more rockets. Half a stack of rockets, just putting stuff away. Okay. It is cool walking into the city now and just seeing complete buildings everywhere. It makes me so happy. Not that this upper district has really changed. I guess now that the mountain over there is done, that's super cool to be able to see. So you get this whole completed view here. Oh, we still need to rebuild the tree there. I need to get one of those put in. How many interiors did we get done today? 1. And then we sorted 20 something shulker boxes of stuff in all my storage rooms because I've been putting it off for a really long time. I didn't know that, but it does track there. It's in a whole lot of text, to be honest. It's just instructions in the completion letter. You can't actually read the books. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that because I was like, ooh, this would be kind of fun to check out. And then I saw some people were mumbling about it on Twitter. So who knows how much truth is into it. Take my word of my truth, what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I read it from some dude freaking out on Twitter. So obviously what Twitter man said is very, very true. Let's start here. Just logging on the server. I'm alone in the middle of the path. Welcome to my life. I'm just gonna get all my stripping out of the way first. The wind picked up and there's a little bit of a chill in the air. Okay, so we need 38 because that will give me that'll give me a 60. Dark oak I need 35 and I have 7, so I need 28. That's less than 28 actually. I need 8 oak. I have 9. Need 1 jungle. Do I feel like I have a jungle? I do. 7 bamboo. A bamboo. Okay, now we can just keep this. Yeah, new video comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I do apologize for it's been a minute. Oh, I need to strip that. It's been a minute since the last video. I totally get that, but I promise this next one is a solid. Try to be as consistent as they can, but I also want to make sure my videos are really high quality. I'm trying to change things up this year, and so far it's been working pretty well. The average video has been getting almost 150 to 200,000 more views than the average video was getting this time last year. So I'm pretty happy with the changes. We're almost up 50% average view per video since I started changing how I'm recording and editing things, which is fun. Crazy if you actually make a video with like a thought line and a through line through it instead of I'm just gonna build pretty thing, and you say I'm gonna build pretty thing because this, people like watching it more. It's crazy. All right, it's amazing. I never would have thought that. A bamboo. Do I have regular bamboo in here? I do not. Eh. 20, and I didn't need that many, but we got that many. So many. I meant to get birch next, but I forgot. I've been trying to have a better through line with my videos recently. It takes more brain power. Oh, dude, it takes so much brain power. I get so in my head right now when I'm trying to think of how to do something.
Happy Pride. Don't forget to like the video.
Treya, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy Pride. Hope you have a lovely month, and thank you so very much. Hope you have a lovely day as well. Not just the whole month, but like each day. We need some doors. It's okay, Bars. When we actually get the new group up and running, and we actually have our first meeting, everybody will just start cooking. It'll be great. I'm starting up a. It's invite only. Sorry, friends. It's invite only. But I'm starting up a group of people to meet up on a weekly basis and basically do like a writers group for YouTube content creators. I'm very excited for it. But basically, like, everybody shows up each week and like shares. This is really common in like writing and art communities, where everybody shows up for a week and shares what they've been up to, what they're working on, and they ask for feedback from the group and all that fun stuff. And so I'm giving it a shot. We're gonna see how it goes. But I'm excited. Didn't craft the birch doors. Did I forget the birch doors? I did forget the birch doors. How many do I need? Just like 2? Birch. Thank you. It's true. I'm very excited for it. Yeah. I think it'd be fun. I think once we get moving and grooving and all that stuff, I think it'd be a good time. I need 86 trapdoors and I have 44, so I need 42, which means I need 21. Thought you did Hermitcraft for some reason. I mean, I've been on the Hermitcraft server a few times, but I do not hermit. I'm a proud owner of a apartment in Scarland, but I'm pretty sure Scarland's been lost to the void for a few years, so I don't know. I don't know if my deed to the apartment still is lasting or not. Having a great Pride month so far, and happy to report that I got a doctor's appointment for a thing I've been trying to get for years. Ooh. That's always exciting news. When was the last time you paid rent for that apartment? I was told there was no rent, so it's fine. It was kind of a shady back alley deal. All I was told is that I had to buy a mattress from this weird guy who really, really wanted to sell people his mattresses. And then that was the whole discussion. Said as long as I buy a mattress, I can live in Scarland, and I was like, I mean, bet, sure. Need 2 shelves and 1 fence gate. I don't have ever. So you don't like the Hermitcraft series? Absolutely hate the Hermits. Every single Hermitcraft, no, they. A lot of the Hermits are my friends. A lot of Hermits are good friends. Hermitcraft itself is an invite-only series. And I also like playing in really long-term worlds. Not that I've been invited or anything. but I really, really, really enjoy the process of playing in
Pleased
a
to meet you.
long-term Minecraft world.
Just learned it is also Men's Mental Health Month. So happy Pride
It
and
is.
Men's Mental Health Month. You are loved
That
and
it
not
is.
alone. We are all in this together! Exclamation mark!
Flip, so thank
colon,
you for the
underscore,
35
heart,
months,
fWhip.
almost
As
3
always,
years.
thank you. Heart
Thank
emoji.
you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, for all the men and the boys and everybody out there, don't ignore your mental health. And it's okay to show your emotions to your friends.
Pleased to meet
and
you.
family.
Justin, FYI, thank you for the great content.
Justin. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember it. I'm just gonna keep saying Yarly probably. Thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate it. I'll try to remember Justin, but I'll be honest, I'm really bad at remembering people's names compared to what their screen names are, so I'll do my best. But yeah, a lot of the hermits are really good friends. They're all super cool people. They've done a lot of positive for the Minecraft community. I do love to jokingly give them a hard time, mostly because of the fans on the internet are so pro Hermitcraft in ways that are just to every other content creator that is not on Hermitcraft, no matter how unique anything you do is or how different anything you do is, the number one comments people will leave on your content, which they think is a compliment for you, is, wow, you would be so good on Hermitcraft. Wow, this person deserves to be on Hermitcraft. And after a while, when you're like, but I'm doing my own thing, like what I'm doing, don't just keep saying I should be doing something else. Like it can definitely get under people's skin, I will say. Again, hermits are amazing people. Absolutely love them. Zero issues with any hermit crafter I've ever talked to. They're all awesome. I've had the opportunity to hang out with quite a few of them in person, online, whatever it might be. They're all great people. But the community online that just instantly puts Hermitcraft at this like highest of pedestals, after a while gets very annoying. So that's why I jokingly on streams and things just go, what? No, they're who? What? Where? Mostly because people are annoying. I need one hanging sign. I had one in here. I keep getting those comments. Hey, Lemmy B, how you doing? Yeah, it's the second you know you've started to get any form of traction on YouTube is you start getting all the Hermitcrafters telling you, or all the Hermitcraft fans going, oh my god, you should be on Hermitcraft. And you're like, just enjoy what I want to make. Like, stop telling me to do something else. Or it's that, or there's the realm of that. And then the other flip side of it, which this kind of goes into like, mental health side of things. But the flip side of it is other people can take that in terms of if you're saying, oh my gosh, you would be so good if you were on Hermitcraft, can also be interpreted to somebody based off if you're not in a great mental health point or something like that, or even just in general, of that can hit you as you're not good until you're on there. The person might be saying, oh my god, you would be so good here. Like, but the way that can be perceived and received from a content creator side of point is if enough people are telling you that is, I'm not going to be good until I'm on there. And then that can create a lot of negatives for content creators of very unrealistic goals. There are thousands upon thousands of Minecraft content creators out there that all make absolutely amazing things. More people than myself. There's some people who are so much more talented than I am that get 20 views a video, but they make these amazing videos and these amazing projects. And you don't really, there's occasionally you'll see some people making something and people go, wow, you just copied this from fWhip. And it's like, no, they didn't. They made their own unique thing. But all that can come true, and it can still have that element of people being like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to make it until I'm up there. And that's where I think a lot of burnout and everything comes from for quite a lot of people, is you can be loving what you're doing, you can be loving what you're creating, but the second you get not every, but a vocal minority telling you, oh my god, you should be like this, or oh my god, you're almost as good as this, oh my god, you're discount B-dubs, oh my gosh, you're like a cheap version of fWhip, oh my gosh. And then did Gem was like this, but she actually got in Hermitcraft? Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean, that's a different point there. But like, it's when you get that stuff coming in constantly, all I can say is if you're a viewer and an enjoyer of Hermitcraft, that's absolutely amazing. Go enjoy them. They are amazing people over there. They make an amazing space that's so cool and fun to be a part of, and I'm so lucky to have so many of them as my friends. They're absolutely awesome people over there. But before you leave those comments on creators' videos of, oh my god, you should be on Hermitcraft, just like pause and think for a few seconds before you send those, and like think about what you're like really saying with that. Those are recommendations that I would give for people, because I know for me, speaking of the mental health awareness time, there's been a lot of times where I've had a video that I've been like, wow, I love this video I made. And then the videos went out there and it hasn't got many views. It didn't perform how well as I wanted it to. And then it gets flooded with comments of, wow, you'd be so cool if you were on Hermitcraft. And then there can be that side within myself that can go, man, if I was on Hermitcraft when I uploaded this video, it would have done so much better. And then it can be very disheartening to want to keep creating at points in time.
Real.
It's a weird one. This is a weird time to get a raid from Ren. This is a weird time to get a raid from Ren. This is a weird time to get a raid from somebody on Hermitcraft. Hey Ren, how we doing? Welcome on in, everybody. Hi, how are we doing? We're resource gathering and ranting and talking about things. Perfect timing. But why? We were just talking about mental health awareness and all that type of stuff in the Minecraft content creation space and some struggles that people have went with. And funny enough, we were talking about how leaving comments on people's channels who are not part of Hermitcraft saying that, oh my god, you should be in Hermitcraft, could actually be received in a way of, you're not good until you're there. And so trying to talk about that a little bit and like struggles that people have had with that, which is just such perfect timing that you raided in, Ren. So thank you so very much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. That's a very funny time to be talking about that. Yeah, we're gathering a bunch of resources. We're working on interiors in the city right now, doing a bunch of old stuff. But yeah, so we were talking about kind of the idea of how to uplift creators without putting that comparison out there. So if you do watch smaller content creators, or just any content creator really, try and comment on what they do, being like, wow, that's really cool that you made this thing, not the comparisons for the sake of being like, man, if you were on this SMP series, like you even see it now from like Lifesteal or stuff like that, people being like, man, if you were on Lifesteal, you would be so cool. Like those types of things, they can kind of suck to hear. I can only imagine how frustrating it can be. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you also get that too, of a lot of things that you're doing. Of there's also the flip side of, you can be on one of those servers and then a lot of people can also be like, what are you doing here? So when you're like, because these are all my friends and I love them and we like to play Minecraft together, there can become a lot of expectations that can be a little weird. Okay, so bookshelf, scaffolding, cobweb, iron chain, soul lantern can all go back. Soul lantern, iron chain, cobweb, that bookshelf, right? Yeah, okay. So all of these can go in here now. But anyways, hope y'all are doing well. What were y'all up to today? What was the stream project for the day? I've been here for 10 years. What do you mean? Exactly. Yeah. It's a weird side. There's a lot of things on the internet that I think a lot of people mean harmlessly. Oh, I didn't need to refresh that. It's gone. I've lost it. It's gone. Everything's ruined. Auto smelter plus shenanigans. Nice. Okay, it's back. We're fine. It's okay. No need to panic. Oh, my stripping light is still on. Do your thing. Do you love, and the audience will follow. Oh yeah. No, there's definitely there's a realm of that. I'm very happy with the point that I'm at as a content creator. I've been able to achieve so many things in the content creation world that are things I built myself, and it's so cool. It's so fun to be able to look back and be like, no, I built all these things. Like, give myself a pat on the back. I built all these things. Like, this is really cool. Everything I managed to do here. Like, I feel very fortunate that a lot of the tools and skills I've developed as a content creator and my brand that I've developed is not tied to being a part of SMPs, because it means that, like, I built my own thing. I don't think there's a bad thing about being tied to SMPs, but I know for me, like, a very big important success, especially when you see some realms of Minecrafters getting in trouble or spotlights for different things, like take the Minecraft server revival as a thing. There's a lot of creators on there that are amazing people, and they've done some really, really cool things, and are all very, very awesome people. And then you have the person who's the face of the whole thing doing something very, very bad that results in the entire server getting shut down because people don't want to be associated with that. You get that in there, and instantly it's something that was not your fault at all, but now it affects you and affects your brand and affects your ability to create content. And anytime I see that, am I missing it? No, there. Anytime I see that, I'm like, man, I'm so happy I'm a single player creator. I definitely miss my time on servers. Like, there's a lot of times where I'm like, man, I wish I could get oh my god, Ren, have you seen this? Let me get a little sleepies. Ren, I'm finishing the city. I'll hit you up and, like, give me like 2 months, Ren, if you're still in here. You know how we did like the, I don't know if you were there for it. I can't remember. I only showed up for part of it. The Maryport misadventures, like hide and seek. I want to do a hide and seek here and get like a bunch of creators on after I finish the city. So I'm working as hard as I can to get it done as quickly as I can. But after that's all wrapped up and everything, I'm gonna get a bunch of content creators on here for like a big world tour day, and a big part of that tour is just gonna be a huge hide and seek event, like in the city itself. So I think it'll be fun. But yeah, we're getting there on the city. It's coming together. It's really, really starting to get there. I'm loving this project. It's so fun. It's been really, really fun to see it all come together. Yeah, we got that. I just finished up building the Dwarven district up here, so all those houses are in, the factory's in, and all that. We still got interiors to go, and what we're doing, working on interiors up there right now on stream today. But then we got all the buildings along this back face to build, and those will be the last city buildings. There's 1 or 2 buildings. Yeah, there's just a few. Such an impressive build. Thank you. It's been really fun. We've been in this hardcore world for over 4 years. We're on day 13,480 right now. So we've been around for a minute or two. Giant tree is gorgeous. I saw the video. I'm always rewatching those videos. I'm like, wow, the trees also come a long way since it was originally made. Okay. Let's do stone. 22 cobble. Oh, I thought it was 22 lodestones for a second. No, just cobblestone. Easy. I've been following along on YouTube and having a big fly around to see everything so far. So fun. Yeah, there's a new world download dropping tomorrow, so whoever wants to check it out in person. The city buildings we're working on right now are not in the world download because I took it after I finished the last video. Actually, I took a little late, so half the Dwarven district buildings are in there, but like, hush hush, don't look at them too much because the video will be out for that as soon as it's ready. But it's gonna be fun. I'm so excited to not close this chapter, but move on to a new chapter in the world. I think it's gonna be really cool. Pop on every once in a while. Impressed to see it's insane to see the progress in the gaps. Yeah, I'm just here building away, man. I'm just here building. I think I have these bricks in here. Normally I don't have brick in here, but yeah. It's a sneaky preview. Exactly. We need 1 of those. We need 4 of them. We need 2 of them. 6 of them. I need 1 more to go to a slab. That's what we want there. We want that for slab. And that should be our brick. What was that voice crack? Oh, Zero Tough. Wow. Actually, I think this was made before Tough was had more variants than just regular Tough, because I'm kind of behind on getting these Upper City interiors done. So we're just gonna say, wow, I can't believe they didn't use any Tough in this. That's amazing. Just ignore the fact that it didn't exist at the time. Woo. What? Okay. We need one of those, which we have. 6 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 1 tile stair. 1 tile wall. 1 polished wall. Wow. Nice. The fact that my youngest sister now watches your videos because of me. She loves your videos, by the way. That's awesome. I still think one of the most like surreal experiences I've had was I was on a flight coming I can't remember where I was going. I was on a flight. And the kid I like got up to walk into the bathroom, and the kid who was sitting on the aisle, and I'm like full sleepy state. It's like 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm not at a point to talk at all, which I like wish I was, because I was walking to the bathroom and then I was walking back, and I was just, you know, doing the thing that everybody does on flights where you're like, huh, I wonder what TV show they're watching. I wonder what they're watching. As you're going by, you're just kind of like low glances down at the screens, you know, it's just, we all do it. And the kid that I was watching by had his phone up there, and he's like munching on his chips and everything. By kid, I mean he's like a young teenager. He looked like he was maybe 13, 14, was watching one of my videos as I'm like, and I was just full on not on a point of being like interested in being like, hey, that's me, or anything like that. So like I wish I was, because I'm sure they would have been like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, or they'd been like, who are you? And I'd be like, that's me, and they'd be like, what? And then be like, okay, hi, goodbye now. And it was like a few months ago. I can't remember. But I just remember walking by and then being like, and sitting back down. And after we got off the flight, because we were on with some family too. Yeah, it was in January. I'm flying down to Mexico for a vacation. That's what family was there. Connecting the dots. I need 3 smokers. But anyways. That was, it was just one of those moments of being like, oh, this is funny. But the first time that I'd been like seeing somebody watch one of my videos, like obviously I've met some people before and like that's been cool, but seeing somebody actually like they're physically watching one of my videos that I didn't know was just like, what the heck? Nah, Piranha, you don't want to be weird about it. Can't be a creeper. There's enough creepers in the Minecraft YouTube space. I don't need to be in that circle. But true, would have been funny. Okay, we need to go get all of our stuff. I need another furnace. I also need some carpet. We'll get our carpet first. How many beds do I need? 1 cyan, 1 gray, 1 green. So I need 9 planks. Is that considered creepy? I don't know if you're just standing there behind a kid being like, hey, or not. I don't know. I feel like context wise definitely matters, but it could be. Cyan, gray, green. Okay. Gray. Green. Cyan. Bam. 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 Where? Oh, I was like, where's my bed? I have it. It's literally in my hand. I can't go anywhere without my bed. We'll put that there. We'll put our carpets in here. For carpet, we need... and... do I have any in here? I need 3 and I only have 1. One green, one yellow. Lello. A Minecrafter can't travel at all without their bed. Don't be silly. Damaged anvil? Does it really have to be a damaged anvil? Yeah, they're really gonna make me get a damaged anvil. It's a skeleton skull. I'm out of those. I don't have any. Oh, how many banners do I need? Green, lime, yellow. Quicker than hopper speed. Let's go. Green. Lime. Lime. Hello. Okay. I just keep scrolling through here being like, anything else I can... Oh, we did put some scaffolding back up in the bamboo storage, so I can just grab that. I haven't decided yet, but I might, in terms of like cons and stuff, I might go to TwitchCon in San Diego this year. I'm leaning towards I'll make it happen some way. Skeleton skulls can be sourced New World. They can. It's true. That is a true statement. Okay, let's go from the top. 2 alliums, 1 azure bluette. 2 alliums, 1 azure bluette. 1 beetroot seed, 1 blue orchid. 1 beetroot seed. I only have 2 blue orchids? Oh god. 1 cherry sapling. 2 closed eye blossoms. Do I have any? I do. Oh, I also can use, excuse me, that to make a block of resin that I need. Oh, this was made beyond tough if resin's in here. Okay, this interior is not as old as I thought it was. Whew. Has it rained / thundered yet? Nope. A little behind on stream, so apologies. I'm getting derailed, but I think it'd be interesting to see a video comparing all the world downloads and going step by step how Path developed. Kind of doing a little bit of that in the next video, but more like a here's how it actually came together. Azalea, flowering azalea, 2 mangrove. Okay. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. That came out of nowhere. 1 crimson root, 2 dead bush. Yeah, we are not even close to the next rain as far as like a rough estimate goes. Oh, I did want to say, absolutely nothing expected to come from this, but if y'all saw me ranting when the news about hardcore mode no longer getting access to the open land to enable commands and things, if y'all saw my rants over on the tweeters, I did get in contact with one of the PR people at Mojang, as they reached out asking for some feedback to send along to the dev team on like my reasoning for why I thought it was a bad change. So no idea where that's gonna go. 0 expectations of them not rolling out the feature that they put in, but there is potential for that change to be reverted, which would be lovely. Not for me in state of being a cheater or hacker mans or anything like that, but there are times where if you've been playing in a long-term Minecraft world, you unfortunately do need to open up to land to enable data packs or to change bugged out things that, like, I've never done it for any crazy reasons or anything like that in this world. There's been nothing done outside of a quick command run to enable a data pack, but the fact that that is going away is the part that I'm like, this ain't good long-term for Minecraft. So I was able to get in contact with them, which I'm very excited. Hopefully that something positive comes from it, but figured I'd let y'all know if anybody like me was like, I hate this change, I hate this change, I hate this change. Let's go get our sandstone. Yeah, if y'all didn't see the latest pre-release that came out yesterday, or it was on Monday at this point, because we were talking about it on stream on Monday. If you click open to land, you can enable commands, which allows you to go into creative mode. It was kind of hidden in there, but now in hardcore on Java Edition, these are grayed out, so you can't change them. You can still open to land and invite your friends in, but you can't change that. So if you were to have a game-breaking issue, that like a chunk breaking or something like that, without going to a third-party file management system, there is no way to fix anything. So it doesn't actually fix cheating at all in the game, because anybody who cheated before probably is still going to be using the file management system to use those cheats. It literally fixes none of the cheating issues that were going on in it. It just makes it that much more difficult for anybody to fix. Or even like if a data pack breaks in your hardcore world, if you don't have the ability to enable commands, like my Enderman griefing data pack broke a while ago, I had to reinstall it. The only way I could get it to turn on and enable itself, even though I installed the data pack, put it in the file system properly, I had to go into the I had to enable commands to be able to get access to the data pack enable command. Like, you can't run that in base hardcore. So I had to go in there to get access to the command so that I could even fix the data pack that I've been using since I started this world. So that's my perspective on why it needs to go back to the way it was. But it was kind of cool to be able to send feedback to Mojang. Big respect for them for one of the PR folks reached out to me and I was like, hey, let's chat. And I was like, yes, here's all of the information ever. Let me word vomit at you. Thank you for listening. 5 skulk veins. I have 1 skulk vein. Many skulk vein. The water bottles I'm going to ignore. Large amethyst bud. There's dried kelp block in there. Large amethyst bud. Boom, boom. The anvil I already got. Sweet. We do need to make a bunch of soul lanterns. I'm actually fully out of them. So we got to make a ton of them. So I think I want to just make a stack. What's a soul lantern again? It is soul torches. Soul torches is 16 soul sand. 16 coal. A lot of nuggies. So many freaking nuggies, dude. What would you update if you could? Like in Minecraft, just in general? I don't know how much. I mean, to be honest, the new update that they're bringing out with the poplar trees is the update I would have said. I've wanted colored leaves in Minecraft forever. And I'm so stoked that they're adding colored leaves to Minecraft. Oh, I also need a hopper, so let me just make a chest real quick. I can't craft without my thingy. Dude, I don't know how much I could play Minecraft nowadays without the little recipe book. Remember back in the day when we had the wiki open looking up recipes all the time? I want greenwood. Greenwood would be cool. I think more so than greenwood, I would like to see a blue or a purple. Greenwood I wanted so we could get slabs so that we could like smooth out landscapes. But a blue and a purple, like they don't really exist in game too much yet. So I'm really looking forward to those. That being said though, what do you get from piglin bartering? Is it soul soil or soul sand? Not that I really care. I have multiples of all of them. Soul torches. All right, cool. Stack soul torches, and I only needed 4. But the rest, go back in here because I've been running low. Warped wood is cyan. Warped wood is not blue. There's a difference. There's a big difference. Yeah, the green wool slabs are going to be a huge change for the game. I think it's pretty good. Okay, we will put all this back. Yeah, I don't think you can look at warped wood and say, that's blue. Maybe in the bark. Maybe in the bark. But not in the bite. No, not in the plank. I forgot my furnace. That's what I came back for. What's your favorite wood to build with at the moment? Honestly, right now, I'm loving dark oak wood. I'm a big time dark oak wood enjoyer in the moment. Okay, so we need copper and we need bookshelves. What color would poplars be? Poplars are gonna be a light gray. It's kind of akin to like a light gray wool, which I'm hoping it's more akin to a like stone. I want them to make it slightly darker. Not full like gray, like tough, but just a slight teensy little bit darker. Because right now it's so light that it just appears like a slightly warmer, darker version of pale oak. I'd prioritize greenwood over blue or purple. I feel like greenwood would fill up more places. I really wanted it for... The problem with green over blue or purple is there already is stuff that hits in greens. Like if we're saying warped wood counts as blue, you can't not say that this doesn't count as green. Not that you were the one saying that. I'm just putting general statements out there into the internet void. The general you, not any individual you. But that being said, I'm all for 4 of these are gonna go in here. One of you is gonna come over to here for that. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. It's definitely in green color. I mean, it's more green than anything else, so I probably had those in storage already, but whatever. Wax oxidized copper trapdoors. Who's using oxidized wax anything? I can't remember who made this. I was about to say, how could you blah, 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 blah. No, you're free. You're free. Whoever made this interior, you're free. I can't remember who your name right now. I feel like it was a Soph. Nope, Cassie. How could you do this, Cassie? Waxed oxidized copper? What the heck, Cassie? Was that good enough? Was that good? Okay, yeah, good. I don't have any bulbs. We're gonna bring these 2 bulbs with us and hope that they wax. They don't mean, no, sorry, so if it wasn't you, it was Cassie. We'll put these out on the street when we get up there. Oh, but then I need 2 of those. I need 3 of those. Ooh, okay. Do I have any of these? I don't. Good acting. Thank you. Okay, there's that. I'm just gonna go lay these out when we get there, to be honest. And then we can just go buy a bunch of bookshelves. When we start in the next mountain, got plenty to do. So, got plenty to do, so gotta do some, I guess. I mean, eventually, yeah. City is higher priority. I think the next mountain we'll probably work on is the one right behind me right there. That one we'll build, and then we'll build that one. And then after those are done, we'll come and finish this guy that the river is winding around. And trees that have a dark purple bark and lighter purple inside, that could be pretty cool. Yo, just because I'm a redhead doesn't mean Kristen Dunst and I are related or that I'm their stunt double or anything. Come on now. I'm under NDA and I can't talk about it. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Have you tried a Japanese style building before? Not in this world, but in my old Minecraft survival world, I did. Okay, we're gonna do bam, 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 bam. Oh, I need to bring some more pumpkins. I ran out of pumpkins last time. You still plan to raise the height limit? Oh yeah, the height limit's already set up to 512. No, it was melons I needed, not pumpkins. I ran out of melons. I got plenty of pumpkins. Do I have an empty box in here? I do. Let's fill it full of melons. Because every villager will trade melons. Not every villager trades pumpkins. I don't know if that's true across the board, but that's true in my trading hall. I also need to hook an auto crafter up to this place eventually. We gotta do a stream one day and just redesign this little storage room here, dude. We could condense this storage room down by so much. Okay, let's clear out a little bit more inventory space. I can craft at least more than a stack and a half each time. Yep, that'll hold. Also need to figure out a way to like mass turn these farms off, but I don't think I can without tearing them up and moving them down a few blocks. No autocrafter. This thing is ancient, dude. This was before autocrafters existed. Pretty sure this was one of the first farms I built in the city, and this city is almost 4 years old. How do you feel about letting villagers roam around your city to add more life and movement? They would just add lag and get themselves killed, and then there'd be a zombie apocalypse in the middle of my town. Short answer, they just had lag. I don't really want more lag in the world if I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it. Oh, I put all my melons down. Where'd my melons go? My melons! Yep. What are you building in tomorrow's video? Stuff. Path is almost old enough to enter kindergarten. Yeah, and I've spent 4 years of my life building a city in Minecraft. What's that say? That you're awesome. Oh, thanks. So I only need 13 bookshelves. But my emerald supply is pretty low and bookshelves are expensive. So we're going to sit up in here and just trade away for a while because it's a newish day. Show up here. Oh, I do have... Yeah, I had pumpkins left. Great. All my lovely little farmers. Every time you freak me out. You're a villager from the city. The little actual village right over there. Stop. Oh. And you took my homie's workstation. That's not your workstation. That's his workstation. Yes. My plan worked. On vacation in Norway, and some of the landscape and waterfalls remind me of your world. Ooh, hope you have a good vacation. I'll make it up there one day. Make a good trip of a fjord. That's how you pronounce it, right? Fjord. And I'm sure that's right. It's not right. For some of, I know, the Norwegian viewers that we have in chat be getting mad at me. I know it's fjord. And that's probably still wrong. But that's the American version of it. And as an ignorant American, it's the best I can do.
Pleased to meet you.
Almost at 2 years. Hope you are doing well, fWhip.
242. Thank you so much for the 22 months, man, dude. I really appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. I'm pretty good. I'll be honest, starting to feel a little bit of nasaliness coming back, so we'll probably wrap up resource gathering, and I think I'm gonna need to chill for the afternoon. I never thought of the experience causing all the squishy sounds, and there's a lot of squishy sounds. You inspired me and my friends to start a world like yours. We take inspiration from your content. We're on 1,800 days. Wouldn't be possible without you. Ooh, that's really cool, Toby. Are y'all like building together? Has everybody got their own town or city that they're making, or how'd y'all end up doing it? Ah, my emeralds. My emeralds. We didn't even use any of those. I guess that is a full stack worth of what should we call it? Or a full inventory of emeralds. I'm out of melons. My melons. There's that. Playing a horse game while listening. Alright, that's everybody. That's a good old day of trading. I guess I can keep the shulker on me and just fill up there. Next time we need to bring pumpkins over. If anybody cares to remember. I will not. Maybe one of you will. I don't know. Okay, cool. There's all the villager trading we can do there, and we gotta head to New Papyrus to go buy our bookshelves. I had to bring that villager in the corner without light. He's so fine. In the lore, they have to go get their emeralds from somewhere in all the crops that they sell. So they, like, in lore, when we're not looking, they gotta go out and work in the fields and harvest all their stuff that they're selling. That's definitely how it works. That's just like their day job, you know? Their night job that they go out and, like, when we're not around, they're out there working the fields and getting all their stuff. You know? Yeah, you know. You know. Who in here? You sell them. You do not. You do. And you do. 4 emeralds a piece, dude. 4 emeralds. Hit my daily 3-mile goal. Ooh, we walking, we running, we biking, we unicycling. We got any unicyclers? No, I didn't mean to buy glass. Okay, well, thank you. I meant to buy that, but I bought that, and that's fine. I will take your glass. We're in the field in the night when then the human sleeps the night away, and you're like, no! And you instantly teleported back to your little box. I still love the lore around this place. For those who don't know, they didn't see the episode. So every single villager in all of these trades glass. I thought he was gone. They all have glass trades, every single librarian, which is not a 100% chance to unlock it. So for every single day that I spent trading with villagers to try and get all of these stacks filled with villagers, there's 12 villagers per stack. 48 villagers that trade glass, all librarians, all zombie cured. Every single day that I was doing that, I caught 1 tropical fish from the nearby tropical ocean. So every single fish in here signifies 10 to 20 minutes of my life spent trying to trade with these villagers just to get them in place. There's like 20 fish in there. All right, man, have a good afternoon. Oh, do you always get 3 books? Oh, I've... Didn't matter. I had Fortune 3 anyways. Never mind. That sun looks awesome. Yeah, it's a new update for atmospherics. They added it. Pretty cute. key exit. I'm still so happy I set this thing up. So worth it. Where are you from? I'm from the Pacific Northwest. If you mean IRL. But pretty cool. We're all watching the stream for the first time. If you guys have a good night. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging. If you gotta head out, no worries. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I don't know where the books went in here, but that's the books that you get. You gonna be live much longer? No, I'm headed off soon. I need to stop talking. I'm supposed to go to a party tonight, and I probably don't want to be showing up if I'm like, I'm dying. I like understand, like it's a friend's sibling's graduation party. It was like a really close friend, so know the person graduating pretty well. But like, I guess I can just say it's a friend's graduation party. That's probably like the more accurate way of saying it. I'm like, who hosts a party on a Wednesday? Who hosts parties on Wednesdays, y'all? I'm too old to go partying on a Wednesday. Wednesday? I will let my old show. Wednesday? Yeah, thank you, Pooch. A party on a Wednesday night in downtown? Come on now. There's traffic. I gotta get into downtown Seattle. Bug, dude. I get it. You like graduate or something, and you don't have to do school during the week anymore. So like, woohoo, good for you. But Wednesday? Ugh, I know. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone on this. I feel like even in college, I was like, y'all want to go out on a Wednesday? No, dude, I'm going to bed. I got class in the morning. There will be a new video tomorrow. Way too old to party on a Wednesday. It's so felt. It's so true. It's so true. Like maybe on like a really nice day in the summer, I'll open a bottle of rosé on Wednesday and have a glass or two. And or if Sid and I are eating dinner outside, or we'll have some friends over and just do like I did house dinner. That's fine on a Wednesday. Having a glass or two of wine, that's fine. Going out to a bar on a Wednesday? Nah, fam, I ain't about that life. I ain't got that. What'd you go to college for? I have a degree in business, human resources, and a degree in computer science. Like, yeah, I was like, you want to meet up at 6 p.m. on a Wednesday? No, man. Birthday party or party? It's a graduation party, so I don't even know what I'm getting into. All I know is it's supposed to be on a rooftop somewhere, and it's not rooftop weather today, but apparently it's on a rooftop. But that, my friends, we got all the materials done, and I'm tapping out. I have to leave the house in like 2 hours. I also have to go walk my dogs. They haven't been on a walk since this morning. So wagon, storage, resources, done. We're gonna mark that as the file. Thank you so very much, everybody, for hanging. If you came in with any of the raids, or you came in through the front page today, I really appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you so very much for being here. If you're on the YouTube side, you've been doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for vibing. There will be a new video tomorrow, and with the new video tomorrow is a brand new world download. So if you want to join as a member, tier 1 supporter, all that type of stuff, or if you got a gift sub, join the Discord. You can find it all in there. Patreon, I'll post on Patreon about same time I post on the Discord as well. So thank you so very much, everybody, for the support. I really do appreciate it. Y'all been absolutely amazing recently, so thank you so much, and I hope y'all enjoyed tomorrow's video. And if I'm feeling healthy, I'll catch y'all on Friday. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry. Catch you on the flip side. That's my outro. Bye-bye. I don't know. I'm going to go eat some snacks and stuff, and I'll find somebody to raid, and oh, man, I'm going to go sleepies.